Hey, who took my radio? What an asshole. Who took my... Why is my desk so clean? I want my hat back. I haven't had my hat forever. Have I been laid off? Oh, wait, that's De Silva's. Ha! Ha! This is mine. It's okay. My job is secure. I wish I had my hat, though. That would be kind of neat. Looking at De Silva's hat reminds me. Oh, I have my radio over here now. Still can't use it, though. Alright, cool. Well, with all that taken care of. Okay, she doesn't want to talk. Fine, I'll keep going. You don't want to talk either. Oh boy. Okay, we'll just, access new equipment. Ooh. Crone. You can use the rotary plasma cannon. Go for it. And... Rizzo? Yes. Same thing with you. Because why not? I don't like it because it doesn't do much damage, but you know what? Maybe the AI can do a better job with it than I can. Who knows? And going blaster launcher, not the M14 rifle. We're going to go laser pulse rifle. Yes. Actually, I'm gonna rock sticky grenades for a bit because, damn, those are actually pretty strong. That everybody? I think that's everybody. If I go to mission select, there's nothing. Okie dokie.
That's everything we need. Run those to the director and tell him I'll meet him at the hangar. Ah, Carter, just in time.
Got our travel plans ready, Doc?
Yes. I've just finished calculating the coordinates for our strike, and I've tested the Ven gate as well as I can, given the conditions.
We won't get a second shot at this.
Well then, I suppose it's now or never.
That's a strange thing to hear coming from you.
Sometimes the best test is a live one, Carter.
We're risking it all on this, but I know you haven't let us down yet.
I'll be risking my life on it too. After all, you'll need me there to operate the gates.
You've opened other Ven gates before, right? This isn't all just theoretical.
Of course. You were there when Lawrence and I opened the first one.
That didn't exactly turn out well.
No, but it worked. And we've had success in smaller tests since then, using recovered outsider technology.
Well, that's good to hear, I think.
Of course, the real test will be transferring something as large as the Avenger. We'll see about that soon enough, though.
So, the data from Access gave you the coordinates you needed. Where do they point?
Most definitely. They point to a particularly isolated point in orbit around the alien homeworld.
Where exactly is the alien homeworld?
It's hard to describe precisely without a star map, but it's approximately 600 light-years away from Earth, in the Cygnus constellation.
They're a long way from home.
Planets that can sustain our kind of life are few and far between, even in an infinite universe.
You've opened other Ven
No,
gates.
not that one.
Of course,
Any idea what we can expect to find on their homeworld?
Thankfully, the outsiders seem to have a similar environment and gravity to our own. No doubt that's why they chose Earth for their conquest. But the rest may be, as they say, quite alien.
What sort of defenses would they have?
The Avengers' stealth ability should get us past the toughest defenses, but it looks like you'll have to do the last leg of the trip on foot.
Just me and my squad in an alien base? Sounds like fun.
Their security will no doubt be fierce, but I'm happy to say it'll be limited. They apparently try to keep Origin's location secret, so they can't garrison an entire army around it.
We're gonna be relying on your work. I sure hope it makes the grade, Doctor.
As do I. You're not the only one whose life is on the line. Can't say I relish the risk of dying so far away from home, but how many scientists have a chance to see an alien world?
Don't think of it as dying far away from home. Think of it as dying to save your home.
Yes. That's much more comforting, isn't it? suppose it's time. See you in the Avenger, Carter.
Carter, just how many of these fellows have you run into? Let's see what you do.
What does the button do? I'm gonna press it.
It's working. You really think we can realign these things to help in the field?
Maybe. Or at least we can learn more about their weaknesses.
Neat. Better come back down here to check to see if they made any progress on that weapon, but looks like they're doing something much different now. Good on them. Alright, I think we're okay to head back to Falk. I don't think there's really anything else around the base for me to poke and prod at, so we'll just... What's going on over here?
Maybe we should stick to non-organic material for now.
That might be best. Kevin?
Oops.
Get those evacuation orders out, and keep the agents defending the high-profile targets.
Yes, sir. Understood. We'll keep everything running until you return.
Your inexplicable confidence is noted and appreciated, Chelsky. Well, here's Carter now. Carter, good. I'm told that everything is ready.
Yes, sir.
Glad to hear it. We'll depart within the hour.
That's it?
Carter,
No speeches? Nothing to say?
this isn't the time for speeches, Carter. You know what's at stake, and you know the odds.
Yes, sir, I do.
I'd expect no less.
Straight to business.
I'm ready to put these bastards in the ground for good, no matter what it costs.
I know. You once asked me why I chose you, despite your record. This is why, Carter. Because you're a man who will not quit, no matter what.
Thank you, sir.
Don't thank me. Prove me right. Get out there and get it done.
Supposing we do manage to close the gates, what happens to the outsider forces on Earth?
I'm leaving a detailed battle plan. It's currently being distributed to the acting Joint Chiefs. The hope is that once we've separated our world from theirs, enemy supply lines will be cut off and the individual enemy platoons will be severed from the central command. This ought to give our military the edge they need to finish things.
Doesn't sound like you plan on being around for the cleanup.
The odds of us returning from this mission are slim. No use pretending otherwise.
Hasn't this Origin been around for, well, forever for all we know? What if stopping him and shutting down Mosaic isn't as simple as shooting him in the head?
We've made every preparation we can with the information we have. And if that's not enough, well, you've shown a talent for thinking on your feet.
You're telling me to improvise? That's a change. What if we get there and I don't have the tools I need?
Don't worry, I've got a backup plan. But frankly, you're the best chance we've got.
I just don't understand. Our missions have been a success.
No, your missions have been a success. If you'd call losing 2 towns and barely escaping with your objective successful. And even so, no one else has your success rate in the field.
We can get more agents, better training.
The outsiders are the ones with an endless stream of troops, not us. There's only one option. We've got to take the fight to them.
I'm ready to go. I'll meet you in the Avenger.
You know what's at stake here, Carter, and you know the odds. You've survived this long. I know you're the right man for the job.
I don't suppose there's any dispatches, is there? No. Alright, back. There we go. To the Avenger! I feel like things are winding down. It took the game a good while to get to a decent point. I won't call it good, but certainly tolerable. Once you realize, you know, kind of what it is and you get your expectations in line. Oh boy. Hello, what do you want?
Looks like you're finally gonna get to take a ride in this death trap, huh?
Wrong. You're the one taking the ride. I get to be the one flying it.
You think it's ready for the trip?
It's you and the rest of the team I'm worried about. This beauty is all ready, assuming you can help me with one last detail.
You got a platoon of engineers and mechanics on this thing. What do you need me for?
Everything's up and running, but we're picking up evidence of leaks in the fuel system. Problem is, they're too small for us to spot with the naked eye.
Leaks? Should I be wearing a hazmat suit?
Nothing that dangerous, but it could cause a fuel leak in the field, or an explosive chain reaction.
If it'll keep this contraption in one piece, count me in. But how am I supposed to help?
If you scan the Avenger with that thing on your arm, you should be able to detect the leaks. Point them out to us and we'll handle the rest.
That's all? Walk in the park, Barnes.
Sounds easy. Can I do it from here? Kind of. Actually, I have to go out there, though, I think.
You're leaking fuel here.
That's real helpful, Carter. Whoa.
Okay, now track the pipe back to its valve and shut that off.
Okie dokie. Put this guy back to its pipe. Because it looks like it goes into way over there, but into this one and around and down. First guy. Yeah? Yeah. And that guy. Well, it's not all of them, is it?
Looks like that one wasn't busted. Open it up and try another. That's all of them.
That wasn't too bad. Especially since he tells you when it's not the right one when you try to close one that's not right. So you could just go around and try to close them all, but it was the two outside ones there and the far left one in there. Pretty easy. This one was confusing to see. It's awkward. It was like bisecting two pipes. Very, very strange. But hey, if that causes us to not blow up in the field, then awesome.
That all you needed?
Just the last touches, yeah. And you might be interested to know you helped the techs track down a design flaw.
Flaw? What sort of flaw?
Nothing big enough to cause a problem, but they think they can get another 2, maybe 3% efficiency out of the engine.
We don't have time for a complete overhaul.
No, of course not. But they want to try some new layouts. Might help if we ever need to make a fleet of these babies.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
A fleet of those, huh? Why not? Is that,
Better load
Alright.
up.
Just buckle up in there and I'll take care of the rest.
Yeah, I think we're ready to head out. Not too interested in talking to every person ever. And I assume I just run on in there and it goes. I'll probably be back there. Yay? Yay.
Watch it! Unless you want to blow us all to hell, I suggest you be a bit more careful.
So this is the inside of a bona fide UFO.